were we supposed to level? Did we decide to do level up?
Should I level up quick?
I think now's a bad time to everyone level up.
Yeah, I think we should not.
Okay.
Why?
All you need to do is roll a hit die and pick a 6th level spell. How bad do you want 6th level spells, guys?
Let's level up like 3 levels.
Let's level up 5 levels.
Levels.
We'll be level 14 and we'll get the
Let's
last
just go to
bardic
max.
thing from our...
Let's max level.
Let's do a power hour. Every 5 minutes, we get a new level.
Oh my God.
It takes me like half an hour to level up 1 level.
Dude, you're going to be buff.
Bardic. Mystery.
Tour!
They're only friends, they're solving crimes, they're traveling in a party. They're writing songs, we don't have time, so come on, let's get started.
Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D actual play about a rock and roll band that solves mysteries while they're out on tour. I'm Ed, and I'll be your DM.
I'm Emily, and I'm playing Flo Calhoun. Flo is a bard. She is the lead singer of Antler Mayhem, a rock band that you hopefully know about a little bit. She usually tries to help people, and that's everything.
Hi, my name is Brayden. I'm playing Sammy Stoneslinger. Sammy Stoneslinger is the best bard of the bunch. He's a gnomish drummer for the band Antler Mayhem, and Sammy's a no-nonsense kind of guy, unless he's doing the nonsense, in which case he's a lot of nonsense kind of guy.
Hi, I'm Grundledor, and I'm using social distancing as a good excuse for simply not liking most people.
The gang wakes up in a damp cell in the tallest tower of the government building. There's a storm raging outside. Lightning flashes across the sky. You hear a boisterous clap of thunder.
And that's what thunder sounds like.
In your cell, aside from Flo, Grundledor, and Sammy, are Dirk Fidget, your longtime band manager and good friend, and Varaxian, the mind flayer owner of Taverna, a hotel that Antler Mayhem stays at sometimes. But not today, because we're in a cell. You could see out the solitary window that you have, the storm raging, clouds everywhere, some of the biggest drops of rain you've ever seen, pouring down on Grand Argetza.
Huge city!
The window is poorly constructed so that the rain kind of catches on the sill and runs into your cell, thus making the entire cell more damp. A guard walks in, wearing the town guard outfit, spinning a ring of keys on his finger, and he says, look at the dumbest rock band. Can't keep themselves away from the law.
I cast Prestidigitation and make it look like he has a mustard stain on his shirt. And then I'm like, hey man, why'd you spill so much mustard on your shirt?
All right, I have a quick question for you. Is Prestidigitation one of your bard spells?
Yeah.
It requires your instrument as a focus, because you will notice you have none of your equipment, no weapons, no armor, but also no instruments that enable you to cast bard spells.
All right, I cast Minor Illusion to make it look like he spilled mustard on his shirt, which is from being a gnome.
Something you can see, something you cannot touch. It's a trickery, but it just molds chumps.
And then when he looks down, I try to hit him in the nose, but I probably can't reach him.
He is outside the bars.
Dang
He's not very
it.
close to you.
I didn't think
You
this
tried to
plan
hit him in the
through.
nose, but you poke him in the pecker instead.
But I don't even know
You're
if he
so
notices
short.
that he has a mustard stain.
Most people don't. I don't.
Yeah, he probably just...
I go for weeks before I notice mustard stains.
Yeah, does that
on my
only
shirt.
affect him?
No, it's a minor illusion. No,
So everyone sees the
everyone can
mustard
see it,
stain.
Yeah.
All right. You also notice some strange apparatus that is bolted to Varaxian's head in some way, and it seems to have a strange-looking keyhole on it of some sort.
Do we know anything about it?
You don't specifically know anything about it, but you haven't heard from Varaxian in a while because he only ever telepathically communicates, and he hasn't done that. I guess
Oh,
he,
no.
he technically has a mouth.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah, but I thought they couldn't talk.
He only makes other sounds out of his mouth.
He may only know how to speak Qualith. and not common.
You think he's pretty old?
He may know a lot. He has also eaten a lot of brains that speak common. He might just hate it so much. So maybe at some point he said out of his real mouth, which surprised you, "This thing on my head makes it so I can't use my brain powers.
Man.
It's a psychic disruptor."
So can we just pry that disruptor out of his head without killing him?
I don't know.
Let's try it.
The guard leaves you guys a bunch of food. When I say food, I mean one giant bowl of slop that looks like grits made with not enough grits and no honey.
And too much shit.
Does it look like we can divide it? Like it's so thick that we could easily divide it?
It's like congealing into a lump.
Uh-huh.
No, it's really runny.
Yo, you guys want to split that bowl?
Yeah.
Anyway, the guard says, "See ya, losers," and he marches off.
Okay, bye.
Down the spiral staircase.
I look out of our cell. Does it look like there are other cells up here? Or are we the only cell at the top of these stairs?
No, there's probably... It's not the biggest tower in diameter. There might be 2 cells that you can see each other, but you're split up between them, but you can still see each other.
Who's in which cells? Is it Sammy and
Braxian,
Grungo?
Dirk, and Sammy are in one.
Oh,
And
man, I'm in the
Flo
nerd cell.
And Grundledor. And is that everyone that got
That's
arrested?
everybody.
All right.
So there's a bowl of slop in the Flo Grungo room and a bowl of slop in the Varaxian Dirk Sammy room, or there's one bowl for us to throw at each other between.
Nah, there's one in each.
All right, Grungo, you want to share this slop with me?
Sure.
All right, you can have first dibs.
I just scoop some out with my fingers, I guess.
Take as much as you need, and I'll just drink out of the bowl because touching that disgusts me in a big way.
I'm glad my finger is being plunged into this bowl of slop doesn't disgust you.
I'm just trying not to think about it, honestly.
As I lick my fingers clean after every bite.
All right, I'm not having any. You can have this.
Here's the deep truth that no one wants to talk about when it comes to bards and their instruments, Ed. Your instrument's just a spellcasting focus, which means if you don't have it, you can still cast the spell if you use the material components.
Okay.
So did they take everything or just our instruments?
They took everything.
Even my underwear.
Even your underwear.
You're nude?
You're nude too, so
They
be
gave you-
careful.
Government issued underwear.
I'm not nude because I'm covered in shit. No, they took our clothes, really?
No, you have your clothes.
Okay.
They took our clothes. They didn't want yours.
And prestidigitation doesn't have a material component, so I totally could have cast it on that idiot.
Oh my god.
I got that guy with the mustard gag. Bad.
All right, well, I do have one spell that I can cast. That guy left, right? We're alone.
Yeah, he left.
I whispered to everybody, and I'm like, I do have one spell that I can cast that doesn't require anything.
What? I can't hear you from the other cell. You're whispering.
I whisper in a way that's loud enough that you can hear me. Guys, I have one.
It hurts my ears. Why are you whispering so loud?
Write it on a piece of paper and then
I don't
throw it
have any
over.
paper.
You don't have a
We
writing
don't have
utensil.
anything.
Just send message and put it in our heads.
All right, fine. I cast Summon Strings, which is a cantrip, which was created by one of our fans. And it says, when a bard is unable to obtain or reach their instrument, they may substitute themselves. Golden strings will stretch from the fingertips of their non-dominant hand to a surface of their choice where they will become planted. Their dominant hand will be plated with the same gold, allowing them to play the strings as if a bow was present. Moving their fingers changes the notes and therefore the abilities of the instrument. This replaces all effects of an instrument and substitutes as a weapon, a bolster, a focus, and when used skillfully, it can cause immense bardic inspiration. So I cast Summon Strings.
Solo means something else. When they strip you of your instrument, summon strings from within. Let them sing.
And then I cast a Message using those strings.
Okay.
Got a message for you, and it's headed to your brain. You're not insane, it's just a message.
And I send a message only to Sammy, because that's how message works. And I say, I can cast all my spells, bro.
Oh, that's really cool. And then I turned to Dirk and Varaxi, and I'm like, Flo said she can cast all her spells.
And then I tell Grendaldor, yo, I can cast all my spells.
Dirk says, sweet. Tell her to cast knock.
I don't know that one.
I yell, hey, Dirk says cast knock.
Hey, tell Dirk I don't know that spell.
Dirk, she doesn't know that spell.
Why doesn't Sammy cast knock?
Oh, yeah. Does it have a component? I have to look up every spell.
You have to have a knuckle to rap on something, I think.
Yeah, knock's just verbal.
Are you serious?
Yeah, do you want me to not be able to cast it?
Who made all these spells?
Is there an anti-magic field in this cell?
No,
Because that would make sense if they did that.
it would. Especially if they were trapping bards.
Or wizards.
Look, they're stupid. I don't know.
Maybe you said this when I was looking up rules so that I could be a dick. Do we have a date, like a trial date or anything? Is there any plan? Or we're just in the cell?
You haven't heard anything yet.
Is this like Guantanamo Bay? Is this until further notice?
What's Bastille? Isn't the Bastille that prison in France that
Yeah, the Count of Monte Cristo escaped
like-
from.
old Guantanamo Bay before waterboarding was a thing?
Yeah, they just did it with a piss back then.
Is it called piss boarding?
Those old prisons, God knows what they did to people before the invention of human rights.
Guys, I can cast knock and get us out of here, but we still don't have any of our stuff, and I don't know what to do from there. They'll probably find us walking through the halls. It's also loud as fuck, so there's a chance they might hear us, and I'm concerned we might get in more trouble for escaping.
What if you cast it on Varaxian's head machine? It has a keyhole.
I think that could totally work, but I think they might also still hear it.
Well, yeah,
and
but
we
let's
might
leave
get-
it on.
I don't want to get piss boarded again. You know?
I extend my pinky out while keeping the rest of my fingers balled into a fist. I stick the pinky in my mouth and I wet the tip. And I proceed to give Varaxian a wet willy in his keyhole.
Can you reach across that hallway through the cages?
Oh, he's in the other cage?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that then. It's no fun.
Dang.
That would have worked.
How often does the guard come through? Are there other prisoners in other cells?
So you remember being transported up here. Every level has like a handful of cells on them. There are cells in like the brig that aren't in like the dungeon in the tower, but they use the tower for the worst criminals so they can't get out. And there were a few cells on the way up that you saw. You're on like the 4th floor or something like
That's
that.
the most badass criminal at the top.
Yeah, you guys are at the
So
top.
if we fought our way to the top, we'd get mad XP.
You're at the
Mhm.
top.
We're already the baddest.
We are at the top?
Yeah.
We're the baddest ass criminals they have.
Shit.
If you look out that window to the
That's
outside,
awesome.
how tall is it? Like death if you fall down?
It's like 4 stories. I mean, you're talking about getting like
That
hurt.
ain't bad. That's like, we can handle
Yeah,
that.
like if we land on something squishy, like somebody else's body first.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or like a pile of hay.
Varaxian's body.
I
Maybe.
saw in a video game, you can jump off of like the Eiffel Tower and land in a pile of hay.
Dude, I saw in Jason Bourne, if you just grab a dude and jump off a balcony with him and hold him underneath it, you can survive like 5 stories.
That's true. I saw that same movie.
Let's try it with Varaxian.
He can't say no.
No, he can't. He's not human
He
or
can. He
autonomous anymore.
Can't say it in his brain.
Oh, you mean he's still like a person in there?
Yeah, you can still like move around. I guess like if you press him, he talks.
It's murder then. We're not putting him out of his misery.
Like if you're like Vraxen, we're
There's a
gonna
difference.
get some Uber Eats from Taco Bell. What do you want? And he's like, just chalupas.
All right. Here's the thing. Is the window locked?
It has bars on it. It's not. There's no.
There's no mechanism to open the bars.
No.
Sammy used knock on the keyhole in his head.
Right. But you guys got to do a cover sound.
If Varaxian knows like feather fall or something, one of us could cast shatter on the wall with the window. One of us could cast knock on Varaxian's head at the same time, so the loud noise happens all at once. And the Varaxian can just jump down safely.
Maybe Varaxian knows something though, and maybe we just have to get this thing off his head and he can tell us something important.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you want me to unlock his head?
Or you ever see Scanners? It might be like that. And his head just like explodes like a melon under Gallagher's hammer.
Maybe it's like that. If we sing a loud song and then we cast knock, then they come up and look, and we can just be like, we're singing a song because we're bards. And we were clapping on the floor, and that's what you heard.
Yeah, let's like stomp our hands and clap our feet then. And
Okay.
Yeah, let's stomp our hands.
All right, we do that, and then I cast knock on his head thing.
so we're like just doing like some kind of like Queen beat, like And then you like time the knocks, like
Knock. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm knocking at your door. I'm knocking at your door. I'm knocking at your door. So you better let me in.
All right. As soon as Sammy casts knock, you hear an extremely loud explosion outside, and light pours in through the window that's nearly blinding.
Guys, be cool.
And also, do you know what we just did? We just saved ourselves 2 hours of doing all kinds of weird shit trying to get out of that cell without ever unlocking the thing on Varaxian's head.
Look out the hole. What's going on?
So there are buildings near the tower you're in that are currently on fire, and there are people running around everywhere screaming. You hear a very loud commotion of guards and like non-guard workers, like government workers. I don't know what they're called. They're like the maintenance crew, like the janitors are like running and getting buckets and stuff. And they're like, "Oh my God, we're under attack!"
Oh, wait, this isn't from Varaxian.
Varaxian says in your minds, "No, I did not do that."
Is there a dragon outside? Varaxian, has there been a dragon in your town that you heard of? Because remember that lizard guy that we skinned and then made those really slimy, gross suits out of?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do we still have our sweet suits on?
The Bahir.
The Bahir.
Do we have our Bahir leather onesies on?
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
we
we
look
don't.
so good.
They took our clothes.
He says he took my underwear.
They gave your clothes back.
So, remember when that Bahir existed and the only reason a Bahir would be in there was because there's a dragon nearby?
I hear what you're saying. I can't remember if Sammy remembers that.
Even
'Cause
I
don't
remember that.
who knew things about it.
Yeah, roll a remember check.
Was it like an intelligence check?
It's probably wisdom, right?
18.
Yeah, dude. You totally remember that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, Flo. Is there a dragon out there?
Like, look outside. Is there a dragon?
You don't see a dragon.
But things are on fire and people are screaming that they're under attack.
Is there a meteor?
You don't see a meteor.
Is there a less meaty?
Do you guys want to try to slip out this giant hole? Or do you want to just go out?
What hole?
You said there's a giant hole in the wall where the window was.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
He said a bunch of light came through.
I thought the wall was blown in.
No. You heard an explosion outside and light poured in the window.
Is it still raining and thundering?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a lightning dragon. Do those exist? I don't know if those exist.
I think they do, and we don't want to meet one.
We already fought one.
Did we?
Wait,
blue
what do
dragon?
you roll to find out remember checks?
I mean, I guess it matters. Is this like an ancient dragon? Is this a young dragon? It makes a difference.
Yeah. Well, hear me out. Let's try to escape now in the confusion. I think we should go down through the stairs. So I cast knock on our cell, and then I cast knock on their cell.
I'm knocking at your door. I'm knocking at your door. I'm knocking at your door. So you better let me in.
Okay. Both cells open.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I look. Is there like a door we have to go down to get to the stairs? Or
No,
is
the
it
stairs
a
are just
hallway?
like an opening in the floor.
All right, I draw my bow, so I'm ready.
But where did you get your bow?
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
Where were you hiding that, Flo?
I got a question. Do I have this summon strings thing? Do I continually have it, or do I have to cast it again? So I'm ready to do another.
What's the
string?
cast time on it? The duration.
Let me look.
Well, it's also a cantrip, so you can cast it as many times as you want.
Yeah, 1 round. Okay,
The duration is 1 round? Or the
Yeah.
cast time is 1 round?
the duration. So is that 6 seconds?
That means you have to cast it every time you use it.
Well, until I get my stuff back.
Yeah.
You had to choose where you anchored those strings to, so it's probably good that it doesn't last very long.
Otherwise, you're stuck,
Stuck to the wall.
Or they just stretch and they're just like super bass notes.
Or they're really,
really
high
tight.
because they're so tight.
Oh, yeah.
Physics.
Good thing it's a short duration.
Otherwise, very confusing.
We'd never know.
Ooh, do you want me to make us invisible?
Sure. That seems like a really good idea right now.
Yeah, okay.
But
So
there are 5 of us.
that's fine. Did we saw what that guard looked like?
Just before you get too involved in this, does that spell use any material components?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to cast your string spell so that you have a spell focus and then cast invisibility.
Yeah, that was my plan. Is that okay? Or do I still need my stuff?
No, you could do that. You hear another explosion outside and the entire tower rocks slightly.
Hey,
Okay.
let's go.
All right. I cast summon strings.
Solo means something else. When they strip you of your instrument, summon strings from within. Let them sing.
And then I cast invisibility on 2 of my friends and invisibility on me and 2 more of my friends.
We need some answers, and we need to get inside. Invisibility. Just a spell to help me hide.
We are all now invisible.
No one hit anybody or cast any spells.
No one can really cast a lot of spells, so we're good. All right, down the stairs.
All right. Roll stealth checks.
16.
20.
25.
Dirk trips down the stairs and tumbles loudly. Oof, 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 lands on the landing.
How are these stairs? Is it a spiral staircase?
It's like but it's against the edge of the tower. It's not like,
Like it's the outside edge of the tower?
yeah. So it's like not really a spiral staircase. It's like a big spiral staircase.
Yeah, but it's like a big. There's probably a good word for like a wraparound staircase.
Yeah, I don't know. There are 2 cells on this floor. One of the cells contains a prisoner. And he says, "Is someone there? You got to get me out of here. I'm innocent. I didn't kill anybody. You got to let me out."
I'll do an insight check on him. 10.
He seems innocent.
Guys, I think we should let this guy out.
I do an insight check also. I got a natural 1, so it's not really worth looking at my bonuses.
I don't know. What's
It
your bonus?
could be. I rolled a 3.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Yeah, he seems innocent.
Do I have any idea where Dirk is based on the sounds he made?
Yeah, I mean, you knew he was behind you. And so, like, he kind of toppled, like, maybe he fell off the side of the stairs since there's no landing. And he fell down and just, like,
There's not a landing at each floor where there's a doorway.
no, it's just open in the openness.
Describe this better.
Yeah, I was under the impression that each floor had a floor that went to the edges of the stairs. So, like, there's the outside wall.
Well, connected to each floor is another floor that goes up. Most people call them a wall,
Okay.
but it's another floor, if you ask me.
All right, I can get behind
It's
that.
a side floor.
There's a floor, but then the stairs are just, like, stairs that go from floor to floor. They're not like, there's not like a railing. There's not like, it's not encased. There's not a doorway to the stairwell.
I don't know why they call them stairs. They're really just an uneven floor.
Yeah.
All right, and it's around the outside edge of the building.
Yeah.
So, like, when we walk down the stairs, you can just fall off the side of the stairs onto the floor.
yeah.
But these people aren't in cells.
They're
They
in
are
cells.
in cells. So how are the cells contained?
So wherever the stairs aren't,
Mm-hmm.
there are walls.
Okay.
I mean, there are walls. There's a wall around the whole thing.
Okay.
And then wherever there's not a staircase, there's a floor.
What comprises the walls of the cells? Are they like boxes of bars?
Yes.
So you could theoretically fall off the stairs to the top of a cage?
No, because they go from the floor to the ceiling.
If you fall, you'll land on the ceiling
Imagine this tower is a circle,
that goes up.
and you divide it like a pie chart into like 3 sections. Section A, they're all
Are they
equal
even sections?
pie pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
Section A is 1 cell.
Uh-huh.
Section B is the second cell.
Mm-hmm.
And section C is like a little place for like a guard to stand and like the stairs run in the outside wall of that part.
Okay. And then each floor that would rotate.
Yeah, the cells
60
aren't all
degrees.
directly above each other.
Now, on the top floor, the cells were not touching each other, though. Or else we could have sat at the neighboring wall and talked without using message.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that. It may
I
have
thought
been.
they were across from each other.
I thought there was a hallway.
It might have
down the
been
middle.
like a lack of discussion that got us to that assumption.
Okay.
Well, now that we're all clear on this,
All right. Listen, I don't have any more spell slots for knock, and I think that we should just, even though this guy is innocent, let's try
does
to
he
get the
look
keys.
like someone we recognize?
No.
What does he describe him? Does he look like a human? Does he look like an illithid?
He's just a human.
All right. Yeah, we'll come back for him later if we decide we want to.
I'm going to use some deception and see if I can get the truth out of him. I'm going to sneak up real quiet and whisper to him through his bars. Roll a deception. I can't even read these.
Wait, is it because you don't know numbers?
Oh, 17 deception.
Okay, what are you telling
I
him?
whisper, hey, buddy, I heard you want to get out of here. Thing is, I'm the judge, the jury, and executioner of this existence. And I can get you out of here. But I have to hear you confess your sins before me right now.
So if I tell you the truth, you'll let me out of here? Who's talking to me? Where are you?
I am something beyond that which you can understand. At least not in this life.
You can get me out of this cell?
Yes, I'll free you.
All right, I did kill him, but I don't deserve to be in jail.
Why don't you deserve to be in jail?
Because I should be free.
Did he deserve to die?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, he had all that money I wanted.
Did he earn that money?
Unless he stole it,
did
I
he?
don't know.
Oh, he didn't steal it from you.
No, not from me.
Oh, okay.
I stole it from him after I murdered him.
There's one more thing you have to do then. To gain freedom, come up close to the bars and let me lay upon you the kiss of freedom.
Okay. He comes up to the bars.
And I punch him in the forehead as hard as I can.
Does that make you visible?
Maybe.
I think that's an attack. Grundledor turns visible. He goes, "What? You said you were an extra planar being. You're just a half-orc with invisibility."
Yeah, I just got a confession out of you.
Well, that was coerced. I didn't do it. I just said that to be free.
And if you would have lied, I would have freed you.
I need to see my lawyer.
And I walk away.
No, you gotta let me out of here. I'm gonna die in here.
Yes, you are.
I don't deserve to die.
I keep going down the stairs.
Yeah, I follow Flo.
I just try to catch up to everybody.
All right.
I was hoping I could free a free man, free an innocent man or whatever, but it's not the case.
So you go down to the next floor. One of the cells is empty, but the other cell, the entire wall is blown out of it.
Just like how I thought happened to our cell.
Yeah.
All right, we keep going.
All right. You go down to the next floor. Instead of there being just bars here, there are actually like walls that are up, and there's a little countertop that says like guard check-in station, and there's a notepad on it, and there's a door in. Like, imagine if instead of those being cells with bars, it looks like it's two rooms that are in the same third of a pie shape, because there's a door in each one, and one says like armory, and one says like prisoner's stuff. Don't give it back to them because they're stupid.
Oh, we got to go into the armory and get good stuff.
All right, I go in to get my stuff and anyone else's stuff I can carry.
Into the
Into
armory?
the other
I'm going to
room.
get everybody's stuff that isn't ours.
Yeah, so me and Grungo go in there.
No, I go in there too.
I thought you said you wanted to go to the armory. and
No,
get
I was
some
trying to
extra
trick you
arms.
guys into going into the armory so I can get your stuff.
Oh.
He's trying to think like me.
We all went in there, and Granador's visible.
Make me invisible again.
No, then I have to become uninvisible.
Damn it. I shouldn't have
I
punched
can't cast a spell while I have it, right?
that. Fine, I'll just try to hide someplace while you do your thing.
There are no guards either.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the whole city's on fire.
Just the government complex.
Wait, is this King's Landing? Is Daenerys here? Is that what's going on?
Is all my stuff in this room?
Yeah,
Which room?
same.
The one that said
Prisoner's
prisoner's stuff, don't give it back to them because they're stupid.
Okay, are you going in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, all your stuff's in there.
I take all my stuff.
Me too.
Except notable things that are missing are Gormak's Skull Crusher.
No. Okay.
What do I think is illegal to have? Probably that bag of scorpions is gone.
No. All our good stuff?
Why
Why is Gormax illegal to have? Just because he's intelligent?
Probably just annoying.
He's probably a free person and didn't commit any crimes, and so they let him go.
How do you think he gets around? You think he like thwomps his head down?
He needs to be carried. I guess the rest of it's in there.
All right. I take all my stuff too.
Do you guys have anything that you think that they would have taken off you for being contraband?
Nope.
I don't know.
Just say no.
What about my beads of blasting?
No.
Blast beats.
No, they're probably there.
What about my weighted dice?
Those are gone.
Are you serious? I'm not even allowed to just own weighted dice?
No.
Son of a bitch.
What about... I was trying to decide if, like, something was so cool that, like, one of the guards, like, just stole it and pretended like...
My sling is gone?
No, your sling's like in the garbage can. I was gonna say, like, if you still had that leather jacket,
Someone took my fine clothes.
they're in the garbage. That got thrown out.
I wonder where that jacket... Where is that jacket? Did I give that to somebody?
I don't know. Did you give it to Dirk?
Yeah, I think I did give it to Dirk.
Well, if you did, it's gone.
Son of a bitch, Dirk. You lost that jacket.
It's not my fault.
Didn't even use the patches on it.
What about our ion stones?
Wasn't there a whole bunch
Yeah,
of patches
they're
we
in
never
there.
used?
Yeah, well, there were some. He used a bunch of them.
There's one in the pit left, and there's one stained glass window left. Oh, we could totally use that.
That's not too bad, though.
All right. I equip all of my equipment.
All 4 of your swords?
All 4 of my swords.
You have 2 and she has 3?
The secret is that I don't care. I have a +1 sword and I don't need these extra ones. So I just take all the stuff that I want, which is everything except for those extra swords.
I'll
guys can
take those
take
extra
them.
swords.
Oh, can you carry them? Can you lift them all, Sammy?
Yeah.
Are
I'm
you
just
strong? Do
literally,
a strength check.
I'm literally as strong as you. I don't
Right.
understand what you're...
I can't lift them all.
They're +1 swords. They're lighter than normal.
That's true.
All right.
You have all your stuff back. Da-na-na-na.
Does it become invisible or is it floating around our bodies?
No, it becomes invisible when you put it on.
Yes, except for Grundledor.
Now we go to the armory.
All right. The armory has like weapon racks that most of the weapons are missing from right now.
Are there any keys?
They probably took all the good stuff.
In the armory, no.
Oh, yeah. Where's that sweet key we had that takes you to the ether?
That definitely got taken away.
I go back to the guard check-in area, and I look for keys there.
All right, there's a key ring.
Take it.
Okay.
It has keys on it, right?
Yeah.
All right, do you guys think we should go back upstairs and go into the cell that has the wall blown out and escape that way so that no one sees us? Well, we're all invisible,
Yeah.
except for Grungo.
Grungo, you want to take these keys up and jump down 2 stories, or you want to come with us?
I can just use my boots of spider climbing.
Yeah.
All right, I give him the keys. I say, we'll meet you out front.
You sure we shouldn't meet him out back?
We'll meet you out back.
Yeah.
I don't even know which way is front and back.
It's a circle. Nobody knows.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't, where the hell am I meeting? So you guys are, what's going on?
We're going to go out the front door and stand there invisible and go around the back of the place. And you are going to go upstairs, go through that hole that was blasted in the wall,
And just walk down.
walk down and come meet us. And you won't be able to see us, but like,
We'll make a noise.
I'll draw like a pattern of an
Yeah.
asterisk in the dirt.
A butthole?
An asterisk.
All right. Sound like a good plan?
What's the plan?
Is our flying carpet there, or is that back at Taverna?
That's probably in the van.
What about all of our amps and shit?
It's not in that room.
What about our instruments? Do I at least have my one roaming instrument so I can cast all my spells?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we'll meet you outside, Grungo.
Sounds good.
Look for the asterisk.
All right, we sneak down the stairs. We steak down the snare.
You're on the bottom
You got music
floor.
on the mind.
Oh, we go out the front door.
Okay.
Snare stairs. You know how annoying that would be? Every stair was like... tss, tss, tss,
No, wait, that's a hi-hat.
Oh, yeah.
Those are whoopee cushions.
Grungo, why don't you just come out the front door with us?
Because I'm visible.
We open the door and look out. Is there anybody there?
There's pandemonium. All kinds of stuff is on fire. There are people running around with buckets. There are people with like their shirts torn apart, holding them on their head, and there's blood bleeding everywhere. There's people with halberds fighting these monsters that have white skin that are just slashing at them with bare claws with long...
They're Europeans.
They're Europeans.
Fighting
They are
European
monsters.
invaders. The monsters.
Yeah, just sneak out this door with us.
Okay, fine. That'll be quicker.
We go outside.
Okay. You enter this large, like, courtyard that has a wall around it with, like, the barbed wire coils on the top of it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's connected to another large, like, brig-looking building that has, like, bars for windows, and another one of the walls is, like, a large government building that you've been in before when you were being told that you're not allowed to commit crimes or whatever. But the brig is just, like, on fire, and there's this huge hole blown in one of the walls that just goes out to like the street.
Let's go out that hole.
All right. You walk out of the hole, and just in time, you hear behind you the slow crumbling, and you turn and look, and the entire tower you were just in falls into the courtyard and smashes a whole bunch of town guards
We
and
should have saved
those
that
other
guy.
people that were not guards.
No, we shouldn't have. He admitted to being a murderer.
Yeah, he murdered that dude for the least
Money.
noble of all intentions.
I guess that's true.
If he had said, he dated my daughter and I didn't like it, at least you didn't like.
Yeah, at least you're protecting your family.
There's some
or something.
emotions behind it
Yeah.
or something. This guy's just a greedy
All right. You convinced
son
me.
of a gun.
Flo stops feeling bad.
Hey there, groupies. Brayden here. I hope you're all staying safe at home. I hope everyone's enjoying this arc. We had a lot of fun recording this arc from a different setup than our normal situation. So I hope the audio quality is okay. I think that there's going to be some missing dice rolls because of some, just changes in our normal setup. This is the last arc of the season, and it's also going to be the last arc with these characters. So we wanted to try to make sure that we gave them a good send-off and that everybody felt fulfilled. Don't worry, the podcast is not ending. We're going to keep going, probably forever until the day we die. We really, really appreciate everybody listening to our podcast and following us and interacting with us. It makes us feel really good. It's really nice whenever everybody's all quarantined up to be able to still interact with our fans and our friends. So we hope everybody's staying safe, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, so Sammy goes, Varaxian, which way do we need to go to get out of here?
Oh, he's like, that way. He points to the right.
We can't see him. I'm like, which way are you pointing? Because you're still invisible.
Oh, that way. Oh, wait. No, up the road this way. What? Oh, wait, hold on.
Draw an asterisk on the ground in the direction you want us to go.
You can stop being invisible at any moment. Any of us can just decide.
Yeah, I'm not wasting this bad boy power, though.
Okay.
All right, you see an arrow appear on the dirt.
We follow that.
All right, you begin running that direction, and then you leave the center of the town where the government building was and like that statue of the dude kicking the kids or whatever that's now destroyed. You run down the street toward Taverna, but then blocking your way is 4 guards being attacked by 3 of these monsters that have red beady eyes, and they're slashing at them. And the guards are like, no, they all have halberds, and they're clearly losing the fight.
Describe these monsters a little bit more than just their eyes.
Okay, they have pale white skin, and they have claws that are like long fingernails. And
Oh, these are the same ones that you just had described before.
Are they
Yeah.
hairy or smooth?
they have hair on their heads, but some of it's
Oh
falling
my
out
god,
in
they're like the
patches.
Morgoth things, whatever
Is
those
it
things are.
daylight right now?
You ever watch the original Time Machine movie?
It's daytime, but it's pouring down rain. Everything's soaking wet, and interspersed is strikes of lightning and extremely loud claps of thunder.
How close together are those monsters?
How close together are their eyes?
1.5 centimeters.
Like really close together. It really plays a role in how attractive they are. Because when I look for a woman, I want those eyes to be real close together. Either really close or really far. None of that in between shit.
Then you never have to guess which eye they're looking at because it just kind of looks like they're looking at both your eyes at the same time.
It's like almost a Cyclops or Admiral Akbar. Like it's one or the other.
All right. These things look like they might be undead.
They look like vampire spawns to you.
I was going to ask, and then you guys cut me off.
No, you asked how far apart they were, and then I ignored you.
No.
That's different.
I was going to ask you that, and then I changed my question. Is what really happened. How far apart are they?
They're probably in a line, and they're 5 feet away from each other each.
6 feet?
So 2 of them are 10 feet away from each other, and one of them's 5 feet from each of those 2.
And there are 3 of them?
Yeah, and 4 guards. But
How
the
far are the
guards all
guards
look
away?
wounded.
How far are the guards away?
You are 30 feet from the center line between guards and vampire spawns.
Flo, we'll follow your lead because it might be easier just to take the guards out.
Okay, I'm just going to become visible at this moment. They look like they're struggling, and I want to clear our names, so I cast Call Lightning on the center white monster vampire spawn.
If you come across a menacing beast when you're heading north, south, west, or east, call 1-800-THUNDER-CACAO.
Is it a 5-foot radius?
Yeah, it's a bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So to me, that seems like the 3 monsters would get hit.
And 1 guard.
Oh, well. I killed a frog, okay?
He's an NPC. It's like when I'm driving and like one foolish frat boy steps out in front of me and I run over him. And once you hit one, you might as well just keep going. And if there's a few more in the road, get those too, because you already hit one.
That's not how I feel, but I want to hurt these monsters in clear and name by killing
a guard.
Do they look powerful?
Vampire spawns?
Yeah.
Like you fought them before.
Yeah, that was so long ago. I'm gonna strike right behind that guy, so it doesn't get the guard in front.
So it's only going to
So
get
it
one
only
vampire.
gets the vampires.
spawn.
It should get all 3 vampires. Doesn't it?
If you are behind the one that's 5 feet away from the other 2.
Okay, I've zapped 2 of them.
Okay,
How's that?
perfect.
I want to zap the 2 that look the most hurt.
They all look dead.
Didn't help.
They all look fine.
19.
What's the saving throw?
Dexterity against 14.
Okay,
Which 2 did I aim at? Since I aimed at the most hurt 2.
the middle and the left one, which is on your right. Everybody roll initiative. Flo cheated.
How did I cheat?
You just attacked without rolling initiative.
11.
6.
3.
All right, well, Flo went first properly. Then they continue to gnash at the guards in front of them. The one on the left slashes down one of the guards and he falls on the ground and screams, "Ah!" The one in the middle pounces on another guard and bites a huge chunk out of his neck and he screams as he falls on the ground. Ah! The one on the right, dances in place. I never rolled for Dirk and Varaxian. All right, Varaxian levitates up in the air. He pulls out a sword that he took from the armory. Unless you gave him one of those +1 swords.
Well, we were just going to leave them. I assume he would have taken them.
Yeah, all right. He took one of those. Dirk pulls out his crossbow and he fires.
Isn't that like a magical light crossbow or something?
Yeah, it's called Bane Slayer or something. Holy crap. All right. Dirk shoots one. He shoots the one in the middle that pounced on that dude and bit his neck out. Sammy. No, Grundledor.
I'm gonna draw my blades. I have some magic sword, so +2. Doesn't have a name, though.
You could name it.
Glamdong.
What was Gandalf's sword?
Glamdring the foe hammer. This is Glamdong the hoe hammer. Yes. Grundledor is drawing Glamdong the hoe hammer, along with his luck blade, dual wielding, both at the same time. So I'm going to attack with both.
What are you attacking?
I'll attack the one that looks the weakest.
Okay, the middle one.
The middle one.
He looks like he can barely bench 45, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, good. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 11 damage.
Okay.
Ooh. Does a 9 hit?
No.
So I swing with my left. And then I swing with my right. And I follow through, whipping around to attack again with Glamdong, the hoe hammer. And it does an 8 hit.
No.
And then it's a miss.
All right, Sammy Stoneslinger.
Sammy's going to cast Chromatic Orb, and then he puts the orb in his sling, even though that's not how the spell usually goes. And he slings a fire damage orb right at the center baddie, because I think he's been hit the most.
It's caustic or chilling or jarring or cramping, cacophonous, contagion, pain from my chromatic orb.
Isn't Chromatic Orb 6 feet in diameter?
No, it's 4 inches in diameter.
Oh.
Ranged spell attack. 26 armor class.
That is a hit.
11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move like around the edge of to try to flank a little bit.
To your left?
To my,
At
stage
a 45
left.
degree angle?
At a 45 degree angle.
25 feet.
Yes. Or maybe only like 20. I don't know. I don't want to get past the fight. I just want to not be standing all in a clump.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
The one standing next to Grondador leaps at him with his claws.
Cutting words.
I defend with glam dong.
With my tongue sharp as a dart, I'm sure you'll fall apart. I'll use my wit to cut you down and watch you hit the ground.
What's cutting words? Titanic?
Yes.
Does a 6 hit you?
No.
Saved your life, man.
How about
No.
19?
That's a total hit.
The vampire slashes you for 8 damage.
Yow. Is that all you got, buddy?
Sammy, the one on the left, runs over to you. Armor class 14.
Doesn't hit.
Armor class 17.
It does hit.
It slashes you with its claw for 6 damage.
Ow.
The last one on the right just slashes at the person in front of him, the
Wait,
guard.
On our right or on their right?
On your right, on their left. And it slashes the guard in front of it, slitting its throat, and the guard falls on the ground, clutching his throat, bleeding all over his tabard.
It's
Flo,
a bit graphic, isn't it? For this show?
we're explicit content on the iTunes store.
Okay, that's what matters.
We can say fuck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, there's 3 of them.
We're allowed to say, you can say, oh my fuckness if you want.
Oh my fuckness.
There are 3 of them, and the guard on the right is dead.
Yep. One ran over to Sammy.
Okay.
The scene looks kind of like this. There's a guard on your far left. Next to him is a dead guard. In front of him, the dead guard, is no one because that vampire ran over to Sammy. So he's like 15 feet back into the left of them toward you. Then there's another dead guard with a vampire standing basically on top of it that is fighting Grundledor, who's 5 feet closer to you from that. And another dead guard and a vampire on the other side of that. And then you, Flo, are 30 feet back, standing next to Dirk, and Varaxian is like 8 feet above you and like 10 feet in front of you.
All right. I am going to call lightning again as my action
Okay.
on the spot that makes it hit the 2 vampires
Okay.
at the same time. $39 damage.
What's the reflex save?
14. Did any of them fall down yet?
They're all still standing, but you can smell like that smell of burning flesh in the air.
And some ozone?
And some
That was
ozone.
That was my action, right?
That was your action.
So now I can move, but I can't. That's all I could do.
Unless you have something that you can do as a bonus action you feel like doing during your bonus action.
I am not. I'm going to move away from Dirk so that we're not in a line. I'm going to go to the right 35 feet.
35.
Holy macaroni.
Okay. Blows over there now. All right. Varaxian flies up next to Grundledor, swings his magical sword.
Why? At me?
No, at a vampire spawn.
What's his magical sword called?
It's only pronounceable in Qualith. There are very important aspects to the pronunciation that can only be expressed mathematically. Dirk loads another bolt into his crossbow, and he fires it. The bolt goes sailing down the street, skittering on the cobblestone somewhere in the distance.
It's okay, Dirk. You'll get him next time.
Thanks, Flo. I'll get him.
I roll my eyes just a little.
Grundledor.
Grundledor.
I wind up. And I'm going to swing with my main hand first. Yeah. 18. Is that a hit?
Yes. Are you hitting the middle one
I'm hitting the
that
one
you were
I...
fighting before?
Yeah, the same one. I'm attacking the same enemy. 11 damage. And then I'll swing again with the non-dom. That's a 16. Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay, that's a 12 damage.
Your sword strikes the vampire spawn and it bursts into ash.
What? It's dead already? Well, I'm going to...
Don't breathe. Don't breathe.
I'm holding my breath as I try to redirect my third attack to one of the other
It's
vampires.
too far away.
Oh, I just slice empty air.
Maybe if you had improved Great Cleave from 3rd edition, you could take a 5-foot step.
What?
That's true.
Is that just a cartwheel?
You know, you like shuffle.
But I don't think that functionality exists in 5th. I think they were like, what's with all these 5-foot steps? No more 5-foot steps.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that 5-foot step. I think in 5th edition, you don't need that because
Well, that
I
was
think
his
you can.
attack action, then you can move and take a bonus action.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Attack the other one.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay. I'll accept that.
You don't have...
I'll take it. Oh, 12. That's a
Armor
miss.
class?
Yeah.
Miss. It's a good thing we went... It's good. I'm glad we debated that. We found out
You actually can't.
Sammy Stoneslinger.
He's like in combat with me. He's engaged with me.
Yeah.
Aw.
I'm just going to stab him with this +1 rapier I have.
All right.
I decided it was a rapier because that's a finesse weapon. And then I'm also proficient with
And
it.
you're killing someone you're engaged with, so you need to do it at least with some finesse. Don't be a savage.
15 armor class.
That's a hit.
10 damage.
Woo.
Okay.
Way to go, Sammy.
And I tell him he's a fool.
You notice that the wound you just put in this vampire closes up.
It's a +1 sword.
You got to stick your finger in the wound so it can't close up, Sammy.
Then it slashes at you with its claw.
Cutting words.
My words could horrify you. My words will bring on strife. When you set yourself against me, my words will cut like a knife.
Okay. Does a 0 hit you?
Close, though.
Okay. Then it swings its other claw at you. 16 armor class.
Dang it. That one hits me.
Seems like you used it on the wrong one.
Whatever.
5 damage.
Rock and roll. All right, that's the end of my turn.
It's not the end of your turn. It's the end of the vampire's turn.
Oh, whose turn is it now?
Wait, he turned into a
Other
vampire?
vampire. The other vampire spawn charges over to Flo.
I dodge.
You do that on your turn.
Is he swinging?
Yes.
Ah, cutting words.
Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Swings with his other claw.
I dodge.
Do that on your turn. Does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
Take 6 damage. Flo, it's your turn.
Okay. I call lightning from the same cloud, just behind the one that's in combat with me.
What's the saving throw?
14.
Yeah, does that mean I don't need to roll?
No, you still need to roll.
Actually, cutting words is stupid saving throw.
You should.
Cutting words on his stupid saving throw. That's what you get for making faces.
My words could horrify you. My words will bring on strife. When you set yourself against me, my words will cut like a knife.
33 damage.
I hate you, Sammy.
In his stinky, burning, lightninged face.
All right.
With those eyes that are real close together or real far apart, it's hard to say.
They're so close together. They're actually far apart. It's where they like cross and actually start going the opposite direction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like
they form
negative-
an X. Yeah. Like
The negative 1.5 centimeters apart now.
And as time goes on, they just become, they were getting closer together, but now they've passed. And for a split second, it was as if they were one.
Cyclops.
And now they're going further apart again. So right now, probably, I mean, you give another 10 minutes, it's going to look like Dakota Fanning, like I said. You know, a little bit kind of far apart, but like still kind of cute in a weird animal way.
So that's not casting a spell, right? That's just
No.
using your action.
Yeah.
Vraxian flies over to the one that's a fighting Flo now. Makes some weird gurgling noise as he flies over. Strikes that one with a sword. Dirk loads his crossbow and fires his crossbow at the one that's fighting Sammy. He nearly hits the guard, but instead that bolt sticks in the door frame of a building behind the guard.
There's a guard over here?
Yeah.
I thought all the guards had died.
No, there's a guard left.
Oh.
Quick, someone accidentally kill him.
Grundledor.
I target the guard and change my mind. I'm going to attack one of the vampire spawns.
Which one are you attacking?
No, the white-haired one. Closest to me.
Closest to you is probably Flo's.
Okay. 27.
That is a hit.
Hit and a half. So that was with my dominant arm for 9 damage.
Okay.
Now my non-dom. Ooh, that's a 28 hit.
That's a hit.
That's pretty sick. It's almost disgusting. 11 damage.
You hit it with your sword and it goes straight through and it bursts into ash and dissipates in the wind.
Don't breathe, I say.
As the lightning crashes again.
Oh yeah, I hold my breath and dash toward the nearest vampire.
I don't think you're going to make it. Well, you can't dash because you attacked.
I'm doing my movement step.
Yeah, but you moved toward the right one.
It's more of a gallop.
You could use the rest of your movement to move toward the left one.
Combined with a skip.
But you're not going to make it all the way there.
That's fine. I try.
Samuel.
This sword sucks. So I'm going to go back to...
You sure it's the sword?
Yeah, it didn't hurt him. He just healed. So I'm going to go back to casting Chromatic Orb again.
They all heal every round.
And I hit this MFer with a Fire Orb.
It's caustic or chilling or jarring or cramping, cacophonous, contagion, pain from my chromatic orb.
11 damage.
All right. You notice that the burn caused by your fire orb heals very nearly completely shut.
I'm starting to think that it doesn't matter what I hit him with, he's going to heal some. Unless it was radiant damage.
And he swipes you with his claw.
Doubt it.
23. 6 damage. And then he bites at you.
Cutting words.
My words could horrify you. My words will bring on strife. When you set yourself against me, my words will cut like a knife.
13. Armor class.
That misses.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Just wondering, because you were trying to turn me into a vampire?
No.
And we'd have a vampire and a werebore on our team.
Maybe even a vampire werebore.
Have you been bitten? I say, in my mind, to Grundledor.
She's thinking to herself, thinking I can hear it.
Yeah.
Flo, it's your turn.
I call lightning out of the same cloud again.
Oh, hit the one by me and kill me and the guard.
The guard's far enough away.
Put Sammy
gonna
out of his
aim-
misery.
Just behind the vampire so it doesn't hit Sammy.
Yep.
31 damage.
Phyraxian levitates over. Swings his sword. Strikes the vampire spawn. Dirk realizes all of his friends are over there, so maybe it's a bad idea to shoot and doesn't shoot. Grundledor.
Thanks, Dirk.
I'm going to continue approaching the nearest target.
Sammy?
Enemy target. Yeah, so Sammy.
All right, vampire.
Yeah, vampire.
Spawn? It's not
The
a vampire.
spawn. Okay, I'm going to attack with Glamdong for 21 hit,
That's a hit.
8 damage.
All right, next attack.
This is not Glamdong. It's a 20. I assume that's a hit
That's a hit.
for 10 damage. And if that spawn is still kicking,
Still kicking.
I'm going to follow through with a third attack. An 11 hit.
That's a miss. Sammy.
This seems like a fruitless endeavor. I'm going to take the dodge action and just try to tank this dude. Is that guard attacking this thing also?
He should have been probably.
Useless.
It swings at Sammy. 22?
What? It has disadvantage because I was dodging.
Yeah, well, it could have been a 25.
That does hit.
25?
No, well, both of them.
Sometimes
would.
the enemies are better at rolling than you are.
9 damage from this claw, and then it pulls you toward it and it tries to bite your neck.
Oh, jeez.
Cutting words.
My words could horrify you. My words will bring on strife. When you set yourself against me, my words will cut like a knife.
1.
That misses.
Okay.
Man, I really wasted a lot of these.
Flo.
I call lightning out of the cloud again in a place where it will not hit my friends. But
Ooh, I don't know that, because, I don't know, Phyraxian is levitating, but he has to levitate low enough that he can strike it with a sword, and Grundledor's in there, and Sammy's in there.
And the guard, he's not your friend, though. Hit the guard's body.
The dead guard?
No, the living guard.
Maybe if you make the living guard explode, you can use his bones as shrapnel to damage the enemy.
It's only 3 people on it. I bet there's still one direction that you can cast it 5 feet from it, and it'll still hit just the vampire spawn.
That's my plan. Here it comes. 31.
Varaxian swings with his sword one more time. I think it's a miss. Nope. Varaxian hits it with his sword. Dirk again does nothing. Dirk runs over to the guards, and he's like, "Oh no, your friends are all dead." And the guard that's there is like, something about it snaps him out of it. And he's like, oh, geez. And he runs over to the vampire spawn, swings his halberd at it, and he misses. Grundledor.
Hiya! I swing with Glamdong, hammering my foes. 11.
Armor class?
Yeah.
Miss.
You're too busy laughing while you were swinging.
That actually was a critical one.
All right. You throw Glamdong on the ground.
Okay, now I'll attack with my offhand.
No, your attack is over.
Oh, what? Really? I
Yeah.
don't get my second or third?
No. What do you mean your second or third? Your first one was an 11. It was an 11 critical failure?
Yeah, but I don't get to fail on the other hand. It's
No.
just-
Sammy.
Yeah, I'm just going to dodge again.
Okay. It swings at Sammy again.
You can't hit me when I do this.
Yeah, watch
He
this.
literally hit you last time.
10.
Misses.
14.
Misses again.
Flow.
I call lightning from the This is a one. This is the same thing over and over.
Yeah, but there's nowhere. The guy is surrounded now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, the guard ran over and
Shoot him
missed.
with your bow.
All right, I'm going to shoot him. I
Guard?
shoot at him. Do you want me to make it a lightning arrow?
No.
I'll get you all. You all did. All right, I shoot him. 24. Does it hit?
That's a hit.
All right. 10 damage.
Varaxian swings his sword. Dirk is trying to bandage up the injured and dying guards, but they're already dead. So
What a guy. What a guy.
the guard swings at the vampire spawn and misses again. He's really just there to deny the lightning, I guess. I don't know. Grundledor.
I bend down and wrap my fingers around Glamdong, palming the pommel as I stand up.
The pummel or the pommel?
A pommel. And I wield my luck blade as well. And I attack, swinging the glamorous dong hammer.
I want to ask a stupid question.
17.
Why didn't you use your luck blade ability to re-roll any roll on the natural one you rolled last turn? It
Because-
denied you your entire round of attacks.
Because I forgot the luck blade did that shit. I thought it was just called a luck blade. Well, I'll attack it another time.
Okay.
How about that for 17?
That's a hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
That means I can do a third time. Watch this. Wow, 28. Wham.
That's a hit.
Bam. Thank you, ma'am, for 7 damage.
Okay. Sammy Stoneslinger.
Is this thing almost dead now?
I don't know. Its cheeks are looking pretty rosy.
Oh, yeah. Now I pull out my rapier again and I say, now it's time for you to die again, you son of a bitch. Armor class 17.
That's a hit.
6 damage.
No, I thought you were going to say 5.
Oh, 6 exactly dead.
Sammy stabs it right in its, I don't know, what's the most important thing to a vampire?
Belly button.
Right in his belly button. And it goes, not my don't touch me spot. And it explodes into ash.
Don't breathe. Don't breathe.
All right, gang. Let's clean up this city.
The final living guard goes, I can't believe all my fellow guardsmen are dead. We were the it's not royal if it's a like elected official.
Yeah.
What's that word?
Official.
We were the official guard. We were
Mayoral guard.
We were the mayoral guard.
The semi-hard guard.
The Capitol guard.
We were the Capitol Guard. We were decimated by the fiends, the foul undead spawned by the evil Lady Vaya. We were escorting Vice Mayor. Is there a word that means like sub mayor? Isn't there like a word that's
The
like
mayor's assistant. He can get you tickets to the ice rink if you're Leela.
The Vi Mayor. Do you think that's where Vice President comes from? Like, is from Viscount?
The commissioner.
There's a word that means like mayor, not mayor-elect.
The mayor's secretary.
No, vice is from is a Latin prefix meaning in the place of.
So the vice president
You
is
think
there
Viscount
specifically
comes
for
from
when the
the
president is
same
not
word, though?
available.
No, because we looked it up before. And it means on the edges.
Miami Vice.
I swear there's a word that remember SWAT Cats had that like lady they were always trying to save that wasn't the mayor. She was like the fake mayor.
The near mayor.
Mayor probate.
Mayor Manx, then Calico Callie Briggs was the deputy mayor.
Deputy mayor.
That's it.
Got there.
The deputy.
Thanks, SWAT Cats.
All right. The guard says, we were escorting the deputy mayor to try to get her separated from Mayor B-Dan so that they weren't in the same place, the same way that Air Force One has to go to a different place than where the vice president is. And
You got ganked in your flank.
yeah, we got attacked by we got ambushed. Oh, man.
Take a deep one. Take a deep breath.
I pat him on the shoulder.
I hand him some of Sammy's booze stash because I assume he has something.
The deputy mayor got kidnapped.
Which way did they go?
That direction. He points not toward Taverna, but perpendicularly to the direction you were already going.
Sammy offers him a cigarette. He says, hey, friend, what's your name?
My name's Andy.
All right, Andy. Looks like you're pretty shaken up. We'll go after the deputy mayor. Why don't you get undercover?
Okay, if you want a piece of insight from me, not that I'm a smart sleuth or anything like you
Pizza
guys are.
insight. Like what the best topping is?
We already know it's the kind of pepperoni that curls into a cup.
Does this insight include anything about pineapple
No,
and the relationship it has to ham?
those vampire spawns were all wearing the symbolism of Yasagaro Castle.
Not Yasagaro Castle.
What?
And that's the direction that the one that kidnapped the vice mayor is headed. Deputy mayor. So tired from fighting.
Vice Deputy Mayor.
And all my friends are dead. And the barracks got attacked. And I bet my family's being eaten by vampires right now.
Andy, take this sword and go defend your family.
I already have a halberd.
I hand him a +1 sword.
He said, I already have a halberd.
All right, I don't pick it up.
Why are the vampire spawn wearing the heraldry of Yasagaro Castle? What is the interest in the deputy mayor? And can Antler Mayhem seize this opportunity to clear their name? Find out next time on Bardic Mystery Tour.
The Bardic Mystery Tour. There's only one thing we in for. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again and again. Writing songs about our quest. Once a week on the internet. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. If yins want to hear more, buy some merch in the store. Rate us with a 5-star score. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.
Bardic Mystery Tour is recorded at Looking for Group Pittsburgh. Looking for Group Pittsburgh is a land center in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, stop by for games, co-working, or events. Find more information or schedule your next party at lfgpgh.com.